Hey everybody. I'd like to introduce to you the Mrinterface mechanical keyboard sample bag. I'm just gonna call it the sample bag because it is a bag with lots of samples from the mechanical keyboard scene. It has a lot of different keycaps, different key switches, and you can purchase this. You have to go to deskauthority.net and find the thread where I post about these bags, and you get a chance to try all this for a little price. Um, yeah, let's open it. I'm gonna show you what's in it. I'll start with the switches. These are the switches that you get along with others. Well, I'll just start. This one is an old MX. That's the M7. It's called. It's a linear switch. This one is a cherry. Actually, this is the cherry white. It's a clicky switch. It has a soft click. It is not as pronounced as the cherry blue. Yeah, you get the chance to try that one. I'm going to take the cherry blue. That's a clicky switch. Cherry brown. It's a tactile switch. You can feel a bump when you press it. This is the cherry clear. It's also a tactile switch. It has a more pronounced bump as compared to the cherry brown. This is a black Acer. It's an Acer switch. And this one is a clicky. Alps orange tactile switch. So it doesn't click, but you can feel a bump when you press it. White Alps clicky. Yep. This is the MY from Cherry. It's a linear switch. You can try it. Is the KPT switch. It's a different switch. It takes the keycap of an Alps, and it's clicky. KPT. This is the ML switch, also made by Cherry. It's a tactile switch. Small. It's used in smaller keyboards. Cherry MX Red linear switch. So you don't feel a bump and you don't hear a click. These are called Futaba switches. It's a different brand, and they are clicky, and you can try them. Alps cream, and this is a tactile switch. So you feel a bump when you press it. Alps blue. These are clicky, and one of the best Alps switches you can get, according to most enthusiasts. This is the Acer white, also clicky. This is the tactile white from Alps. This is the Monterey blue clicky switch. This is the fake Monterey MX. It's a clicky switch. It was made by Monterey, and it resembles the MX switch, but it's not. It's made by no, it's a chickeny. It's a chickeny fake MX. So made by Chicony. You can try that. Clicky Grey Alps from the Matthias Tactile Pro. We had the Cherry MX Black linear switch. The Cherry MX Red is also a linear switch, but the Cherry MX Black is heavier. And finally, the Alps Black. That's a tactile switch. This one, and it's coming from a Dell AT101. All right, these are those switches. I then have two specialty switches, and for that, let's have a look at that. I give you the option for these specialty switches. What are they? They are called Model M. It's a Model M. It's a Model F barrel. It's called a barrel, this thing in the middle. And it's a clicky switch. And the rest of the material is the Model M keycap, Model M spring, Model M click leaf, and this piece of plastic I put on with some screws in order to get a tester you can take with you. And this is a Topra tester. It's a complete Topra key switch with Topra keycap, the housing, spring, the rubber, and I put a piece of plastic on the underneath with two screws, so you can try it. And it's a hole like that. It's one complete switch. This is a lot of work for me to do and to build, so I'm gonna ask a little extra for these two. You can also opt for the non-assembled one. I'm gonna get the Topra out. These are the Topra ingredients. What you do is you put the spring on a table, you put the rubber on top, you put the housing on top, and you put the keycap on top, and then you can just, what you feel then is the Topra key feel. So this is not assembled, but you can try it. And this is the standard way of putting these this Topra key switch inside this sample bag. I also have the same options for Model F and Model M. This is the Model F housing, and this is the Model M spring with click leaf. This is the Model F spring with click leaf. It's bigger than the Model M, as you can see, and I cannot create a Model F key switch like I did with the Model M, because the click leaf is so big, as you can see. I cannot put screws inside this barrel, because it would, it doesn't fit. There's no room. I have room for the Model M, like that. As you can see, there's room for the screws here, so I can assemble a switch like this. So I give you the option. You can just tell me what you want. Would you like a non-assembled switch with Model F click leaf, Model F spring, Model F barrel, and Model F keycap, or Model M keycap? So this can be assembled like that. Just put it on a sturdy table, and you can, it's not very practical, but there we go. I put it underneath. As you can see, it's not something. yeah, you have to try a lot, but eventually it'll work. You can just hold the housing to the table and you have a Model F sound, Model F feel with this housing. So I'm gonna put the Model M spring and the Model M keycap, and this is what you get with the Model M. It has a different sound and a different feel. So I give you the option. This is you can just order the sample bag from me, and you can get these separate items with a complete bag, or you ask me to assemble this Model M switch here and Topra switch here. I ask a little, yeah, it's more expensive to have it assembled, of course, because for me it's a lot of work to build it. And without building this, yeah, you can just put in the order what you want. You want a Model F spring, Model M spring, Model F click leaf, Model M click leaf, Model M keycap, Model F keycap, etc. So this is all about the switches. I've got some more goodies inside. These are the different keycap materials. I'll just put them next to each other, and here we have this is an Alps keycap. I mean, these are not switches, these are caps, of course. These are Cherry MX switches. This one is from the Model M. Model M keycap is actually made out of two parts, and this can be put on top of the bottom or the inner part. This is Cherry MX, and this is the Cherry ML keycap. It's also, you can put these keycaps on the switches and try them, so you also get a chance how the keycaps feel on the different switches. Okay, this is, as you can see, this is double shot. It's called double shot. You can see the distinctive markings inside, and this is also double shot, but this is double shot is always made out of ABS. It's called ABS, and the this is thin ABS. Hopefully you can. This is thin ABS, and this is thick ABS. It's thicker. Also the caps weigh a lot more, so that's the difference between these two caps. Made of ABS, double shot, but the one is thicker than the other. Also I have PBT, and this is thick PBT and this is thin PBT. There's also the different variants you can get. Hope you can see it. Okay, this is the Model M top keycap. This, you've got three materials in the keyboard world that are of interest. ABS, PBT, I just showed you these two PBT samples, and POM, and this one is POM. As you can see, it's rather thick. Yeah, you get a chance to try that as well. I already covered the ML. Okay, the different lettering is also here. The Model M keycap has die-subbed lettering. You have a chance to try the die. This is die-subbed. This one from the POM I know is lasered. It's lasered and filled in with some paint. So they cut the letter out and then fill it in with some stuff. Yeah, that's so you've got die-subbed, lasered, and like I said, you've got double shot. And this one is double shot, and you don't feel the lettering as opposed to the lasered one. The lasered keycaps, you feel the lettering. Most of the times you feel the lettering. Die-subbed, you don't feel the lettering. Laser, you feel the lettering. Double shot, you don't feel the lettering. Plus, it is very high contrast. It's one of the most sought of letterings of keycaps, because it's so smooth, you don't feel it, and you've got high contrast. Because lasered, here's a lasered keycap, you see the contrast is not as high. It's not sharp, and that's one of the disadvantages of having it lasered. It's not as sharp as you would get from a double shot cap. This is sharp also here. Okay, enough about the keycaps. I've got some more goodies in the bag, and these are the last ones. And these are called dampeners, and two different kinds, like this and like that. This is the 50A ring, and this is a 40A ring, and the number shows, well, gives you an idea about the hardness of the ring. So you get a chance to try these two different, and these are also called the dampeners, and one of them is the soft one, and the other one the harder one. The gray is a bit harder than the black. So you just put them on a cap and try it, and you get a chance to feel the key switches with the different dampeners. This is I always forget the name. This is on the inside of the special keycaps on Philco boards, for instance, and this is the insert for keycaps for the enter and the shift keys in it, and the caps lock, and oh no, not the caps lock, but the bigger keys, the backspace, the enter, the shift keys, and the space bars. You get an insert like this, and I just put them in the bag so you have you know how it looks like, and you recognize it. Cherry boards itself have a different way of mounting. That's not in the bag, but this one now for Philcos, for instance, you get this. Alright, yeah, that's all I can tell about this little bag. Like I said, you can purchase it. I suggest you go to deskauthority.net and find the thread where this is posted, and yeah, just order one from me, and yeah, you get a chance to try all this. Alright, bye.